Mozabe Power and Infrastructures Limited bring to you the 2400 megawatt Anuppur Thermal Power Plant project, a project that will bring power to the people in more ways than one. The location of the plant is in district Anuppur in the state of Madhya Pradesh. A location that is well chosen after careful consideration. The district lies close to the SECL coal belt and at the border of Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. In fact, the Kotma and Suhagpur coal mines are at a distance of approximately 40 kilometers. This makes for easy accessibility of the main raw material needed for the plant, coal. Having the source of raw material so close to the plant brings down the cost of transporting it, and more importantly, reduces the environment hazard in transporting coal over long distances. The site of the plant is well chosen, as it is at a distance of only 10 kilometers from the Anuppur railway station and is connected by a blacktop road to Anuppur town. Anuppur has all the basic amenities like hotels, shops, medical facilities, etc. Another great advantage of the site earmarked for the plant is that on one side of the land lie railway tracks at 500 meters and on the other the river Son at 5 kilometers. On one side of the project site is the Jathari railway station, a mere 2 kilometers away, and on the other, Chulha railway station is at a distance of 3.5 kilometers. Another major factor that is in favor of this location is the proximity to River Son. The aerial distance of this river is just about 5 kilometers from the plant site and will provide the second most important raw material for the power plant, water. The main USP of the site, however, lies in the fact that the land is barren. The site has rocky boulders at few places and wild scrub grows on most of the land. The plant will bring productivity to a land that lies neglected and consequently generate employment opportunities for the local population. And since it is barren, displacement of families is minimal, a major point in favor of a land that spreads over an area of 1800 acres and touches 5 villages. Despite the immensity of the land required, the resettlement and rehabilitation involved is minimum. The already existing advantage of having railway tracks so close to the site will be augmented by the proposed railway siding to the plant from the nearby railway stations. To feed water from the river to the plant, we propose to build a barrage on the Son River. A raw water pump house will pump water to a reservoir near the plant via raw water pipeline. This will ensure supply of water throughout the year. Keeping our responsibility to the environment in mind, we also aim to develop a thick and dense green belt around the plant with long and lush green trees planted around the plant, which will not only help keep the air clean, but will also reduce and control the pollution from the project. Ash management is another initiative that will help the environment. The ash produced will be used for brick making, as construction material which will replace sand or murram, which is presently being used for construction purpose, and in cement manufacturing, among other things. The stringent guidelines laid down by the Ministry of Environment will be strictly adhered to with the use of state-of-the-art pollution control equipments that will help reduce pollution during operation. This will minimize the effect of pollution on the local population. The project will supply 35% of the generated power to the state of Madhya Pradesh. For the rest 65% of power, the plant will be connected to the national grid system through dedicated transmission lines to the nearest PGCIL substations at Jabalpur, Vindhyachal or Sipat. From there, it will be transmitted to the northern and western regions of the country. Madhya Pradesh and Anuppur district are reeling under severe power shortage with 10 to 12 hours of power cuts, which is slowing the industrial growth and economic progress of the state and nation as a whole. With the coming up of this project, the power shortage in the state will reduce and the industrial sector benefit. This will open more avenues for employment and economic growth of not just the district, but also the entire state of Madhya Pradesh. Carved out of district Shahdol 4 years ago, Anuppur is a neophyte that is still struggling to get an identity of its own. The proposed thermal power plant will help it do just that. The area is underdeveloped and the people are poor. The plant will help generate employment, both direct and indirect. The economic development of the area will also lead to better medical facilities, better education, better infrastructure, and greater accessibility to essentials to the affected villages with increased economic activities. This will also help check the migration of unskilled labor to other parts of the country. This project will facilitate the coming up of ancillary industries for the construction and maintenance of the power plant. The project will increase the inflow of manpower from various states and correspondingly increase earning of the local population with creation of various related economic activities and employment generation. The project company has special emphasis on resettlement and rehabilitation and welfare of the affected villages, and in particular the project affected families with suitable land compensation, income augmentation schemes, employment generation schemes, etc., to improve their source of income and village infrastructure, resulting in better standard of living. The 2,400 megawatt Anuppur thermal power plant project, bringing power to the people.